I trust you've had a day of drinking your feels and punching your mails and all that. We're going to do a little Mr. Limerick. We're going to demonstrate how it deals with literature of this type. I'm doing a really sucky Irish voice because it's my people, I think. I don't know, 30% my people, I think, or something. Last reckoning. Mr. Limerick. And we're going to do a little faster than usual.
This is a test for text to speech. A little harsh, a little slow, but always on point.
Point. Always on point. About 86. It's 86 it.
This is a test for text to speech. A little harsh, a little slow, but always on point.
Alright, that's good. Because this text drags a little bit. So we're going to see how long this can retain the style of it. It never quite really captures the whole style. It can't quite capture the triple entendres aspect of it, but it certainly creates portmanteaus of a stripe. So let's check it out. Finnegan's Wake, everyone.
Reviewing Pastif and Adams from swerve of shore to bend of bay brings us by a commodious vicus of recirculation back to Howth Castle and environs. Sir Tristram, Filer Damors, far over the short sea, had passed and Cor re-arrived from north. Amorica on this side the Scridy isthmus of Europe Minor to will to fight his Penisolic war, nor had topsailers rocks by the stream only exaggerated themselves to Lawrence County's Gordios, while they went doubling their mumper all the time, nor a voice from a fire bellows missy to toft of Fiar Petre. Not yet, though Venice unafter, had a kid's kid but into the bland old Isaac. Not yet, those fair in Venacy, were so successors rough with Tunat and Joe. Rather Pecco pas malta Jehammer Shen brewed by Arclight and Rory end to the Reginbro is to be seen rings them on the Acco face. The full Baba battle Garatak I mean Aroncan Brunton of Ron Chont and Troveron and Scontu Hodnant the Knock. Of a once Wall Street Opar is retailed early in bed and later on life down through all Christian minstrelsy. The great fall of the off-wall entailed at such short notice the PFTJ shoot of Finnegan as solid man that the Humpty later himself promptly sends an unquiring one well to the west in quest of his tumtos. And their Upton Pike Point on place is at the knockout in the park where oranges have been laid to rust upon the green since Devlin's first loved Livy. What clashes here wills Jen wants? Oestragods gegging fishy gods. Brekek kekek kekek kekek. Coax, you all. Quewo, where the Badelery's partisans are still out to Master Malaches make grains and the Verdants catapulting the cameralistics out of the white boys of Footyhead. Sigates and boomerang stroms. Sod's brood be me fear. San Glorians save. Arms appeal with lawns, appalling. Killy. Atoll. What chance cuddlies? What cashels ed and ventilated? What by dental of singes by what tegort absolvers? What true feeling for there's here with what strong boys are false chick up? Oh, here, how oft sprout met the dust of father of fornicationists, but oh my shining stars and body. How half faint spend most high in the sky sign of soft advertisement. Well is, I sat. Here were sewers. Yokes of old Netherlane, P. Yet Elmsley where asks lay. Fall if you but will, rise you must. And none so soon either shall the fast, for the nuns come to a set down secular phonish. Bide Master Finnegan of the stuttering hand, Freeman's Maura lived in the broadest way imaginable in his rushlet too far back for mess wages before Joshua and judges had given us numbers or Helveticus committed Deuteronomy one yesterday. Sternly struck his teeth in a tub for to watch the future of his fates, but ere he swiftly stuck it out again, by the might of Moses, the very water was evaporated, and all the Genesis had met their exodus, so that ought to show you what a pension ruchy chap he was. And during the odd years, this man of hot cement and edifices and topers, for pile build dung supper, build dung pond the banks for the livers by the song so. He had a little fiffy, and he hugged a little crafer, with her hair and haunts, tug up your part in her. Oft while balbulous, with her head, with goodly trowel in grasp, and I've overalls which he habitacularly fancied. Like her on childeric Egebert, he would coagulate by multiplica, bless the altitude and multitude until he seesaw by neat light of the liquor where when 'twas born. His rounded staple of other days to rise and undress masonry upstanded joy granted. A Walworth of a scarescape of most Eiffelhoith and Towerly, eragonating from down upon the street roof at a cedar hill and inacably tree for height, and verisel me grace lecani ongan to a sigsiger stod or an underwear spankful of shigas lease who machonical profitably more loisered and whose grand efever are shall burn a swoon of you then. However, where the taro taller kill him at the weighty stars hair from or they've than flumfra, voice peaceables. Ipers physically. Squabbles be on his back among so hard we were piercing to be away in yourselves, we shall eyes. His time. He held behind the pulpit, giving the downstrokes of an unworryment, knowing quite by heart a schoon of 30 of his scattered Grecisms. 'Tis now again. Last time I went by, though he'd done images for a child, 1 in 70 ever will speak with his wits now no ledge. Shan't the pulpit that it isn't good yet, but you'd swear to abashed again yet same went before an open-mouthed workman would rill up upholstering mamelons about on the eel. I see out of my great wonderful life after the time old Clistarny Mongry, Ephraim Crustornos, roamer all under this tarkle wee whittle islands all covered about. You was sitched off and tit up in edge and snow, in free old tales like the tow crust too, come through hearse and swelly, fathered son's arms. First got Roper under fire, nippers after his leet in a country for Harfor, then slantly, long backed his white hair under his prophetals how Catromely in days gone. Lomek needs below it 2 mops, Delish and the pants with effa phase. White glass face up along the main street out like old Piero Mohammed and under foolishly your bones. Then Cletty were beaten up across till end of day along crickets chitchet, but good old who lived by downstay within the sod itself. Betong any way upon way, for first being Wolsafanas, soon as look all one place out, he Korean so aften as they all know each and everything both wakes. Ever had me own sprit. Hell, I miss up with some very odd was one diet and even. You ain't come what ye now, I will have your Louis up be now, dearie white on wing, Demacarty where the glory days up earned. Travel is for sakes, will come soon here. By Mamatil had to clay button hand to eyes his left eye on Effelden wall. Bensman himself now shucked on foot what didn't quite suit he and 6 week more than si puer. Then I must walk by the shoulder what crows to force it on. But quick yet had you put biters so very dilly with bad unmuffle yet, even how black over the morns they're from, in back through little pride to twir into little dark way places, dearie like out to the wise in old palms too as Molly had hitched not away even might go. The sun, he never took not twixt the middle of sad at twice small widless ever again by Wortle. Not of now they had nor with him, or much fair, though he kens o our sitch, and old times maybe only as on that had only been. The bossy, off of Ifter, Atide, Ushin and who said Yoswi what's than yours. Alas for Clistarnies on them spoo times when Shmesh fashion wow tayam. Aye, omo, cho, clad ems scrooth and plumtree portos down, not to say roamed. Beholding us if noon quite and tall here wit neria Pemon and chick sapped another his wife had made bersercase over for. Invena hunt theatred little scopular none wise of Yanamfor. Praying them from in front. Peace now. Oh Christ spores well fans. Direct. If I was any worse, he'd nor conned nor sus winning again. Both time he stringled with 3 agony on and one night after Damon had set you till down what Emra stilleth lord. I wasn't for hush need to the man so it half happened also. Through you since Anian. There was a dark one if to come. now that I can. So after a month out, and Hodneys and Horvise about Shirmesh Lutin and Millie Murray Maverick of cold up eating place always being full outside upon ground, but too quite wide ahead so this here tack at home. And no alone old hour then sent Hodnin and by Newfring over away ninny, but out no noonday with as yet had none as you send it. When after Mrs. Nevick and Lord Tomac of some churl more high mod every place in scum, but neither fair nor beauty agate nigh too far after here nor out unmeaning in all more case harsh. Sir Double well little and Maverick, although Bavile as a clopperman now. Had cut along Knockley head a day bias and lake up over the double heaven, and kept just watchable. Now to Euless Justin in contemplanium and phrase he did a vision he kent only while by himself that Zonus fainted off a propriota if he mind anyways. Chauncing alone may be very low the ways fast where lightning glaveny was and dearest thing lest might see be enough in here actually any cause all. I can ease and see he up after early sunset home toward it nor dark in so's other side against Zonderman walled windows on tit off of her. So coming it wouldn't go often so near, or shyly kither. Savage love, for such we wed at time like a forenoon at stolid night through wipe up, that there one told Zype at times at night set on his mind, Jeevage wither than that, same kind odd fool, as one wise most wondrous fast unto see go to. Special, these swatters few not to bost also grows and again. Sometimes but like he maybe died more in dreams, a wagons scop blamed a little like not this. Though however this fellow was himself hereby were but somewhat madman inside under that Zunder man. Whereof he seemed like unferable steed always untrennan before sleep apple fountain that still never just last a long poop fray. Velda stone's tooth, I that black nightguard in his BB way no at diddled scamp so it a more fee. He mended self, sometimes like if Justine very close here, but a step was winded it almost so very early to say it. And the deer's wider down by sprite as dark out spun bother Lilon wasn't there, nor notin Tomadan. I cussed between what might be here. The wall of that good one with white dust that like stidney away hide the part towards the air and even was. And other day than be hecto. Do these many which times was fast having, like those window widiff, how through up night truddered white downs onther here ninety, windoreen and faith. Bet sure straight before, throw away across till sills wooden head that roadways windows and all full flussed up and too short to cold hours though if then is plain now that ho each away enough. Smulip if no ever however what head of what away in the twilly would shave in foul all your jagustins fine. Be hidden by the aft soften 100 yards where my office of white hoffin overly fair might even pass that chore nother nor there be them and so close. Nor come back tigger yet. But much and thought of such this other Afghan. Pretty much away like one Tom's twiffry. Mave height with much night and wits, I'd so stitch it against more, while outside around out where same might enti or Kyle summer's IT. The nuke with wintry light shot about his fond one in, and past blackhead or light though, Saturn show blocks in tamite and reach one sometime like Hiver on a Tory till the floor and she vicks fast across, half blessed yam fault on a zoom where. Man stridey deadwind, straddle, stridden down lobby ned some like, check from TKS, should cast dark here, no Walda, noting most foolish but so hoodly envy of materi such as Eldam o help Thor of all where he bring him and when yon wind and two fullest night so of ever show anyhow how. But still some faint fist for himself some ways. Now the old gosh shows that love. I be stugger o Bethimers. On fire dim their light o yap when I his dinnes chalking all eating pikes sun out. Aid red so eerie free short but night's while. Markless Timothy spivet up tindy a row quantering yet and look at it now how I late yet and hit up with the another howls there before ever some. Might now. Some of ye they hear like summer. Meanth near of your wild little call of most another 20 I've gone too slow. For shin, the owls, far Ellen like her verlin but to the horror and all ocean by in the apartments and bye. Yet somehow all on the four, somewhat out wealth ever, till with munchment wold sen and beck all of a holy apper till it. Here and right anyway us headed did not less Dan go not still from any other sinuate vid ever foully nearest way. Was damn about TKS known the book on those dithered summit or Sunday like way they seen no saying got robbed, frelling on off his deveries here what we wait off past now even though that more no man they win right and is that was suchly harmond and they still night same along some. Uffaful. Till shrugga forward sooner so lit. Between betime us walls it kept in turn home what sister wind mippish it tired till oof only bethin jaggedy off and run outside. Yet to studio windward one. No, so no doubt now Mike Mackin and Hayward night. Then Sarderley's out. Didn't was like none but him maybe. Hardnookin wise by a pretch something else. His back would rumple off waft twide now hain ist where I am. Somtwell, if any lich to sin it on foss. After some time like was dom out twinded is a bone, when unwaff room open. Why so? Tonight, yo. His head with an all cooked walked inside into den likes and horror light up about way into room wall one slidey said Joe. I against old glass door four with back and heels. He's any spindrift's on with here. Right some haul over on Perfy Bosslessa. Goo and muse. Withered ever, journitis too, as you was the back door opposite and same window, were all. Well, the weakest lit on account is to maybe dark, where soon other by even at her shakeless aunt left bomba soon after some. Starey so well only do so much remain by. Well, some ain't somehow every hold bit hard do as a young Mike White silkman. Did know though esti indeed he maybe with big eld of our mailbum legist on da hard nithin's own niche got it like preem the out on him side at some pens is odd of plight. Well, from some was plans that were near a 4 yonder old blicksman, just then as I followed his back and was no far sure off. It's so my mind fastly is needed small crennel thans wire harker. None but much foreign doth no matterings about Gaddle. Yoke, none dull res we would wear runneth by. Oh, with it all, stulped by thin. Seemed many had Jane had some win there sometime for smoke nine to them all night, wat rum the two Gadley and oath. Most when where it was easy Gaddle to feel they will tharried it round some Sunday, cold even back, and edging straight to your own win with twaddle and horse and wall drowned duck even across. Waitland no, or hurrying any it opes none so ma'am. Scared no prive. And it. Yonja too. If he tried the army, with more and GRNers Chitham's over thread after me, You don't you on. Didn't he say off choosing another coas for wind was nain again no tway gushed ot alas he ain't ed like other guys. But Toby from Binklin's been unswifted at the chow showed Bjarner ye that's just nice my informed Ocknina ning she didn't not so far into it were. Well you're in there one night him had under said too soon. Hold tout on now by bed, once upon me here. I did make yet was only going wait to Doctor near years yet next. There being old not been and forth that way even either to a stano of known Savru before us to take that poil but up too early then start Actual shoal yon time while every from and my sword and gat head had Elgis. All that white as his hard way this gone all now only move probably around all else had till almost up too wrathfully, but what is most always get told up early dug by others around. Rarefu where she did some it's a delicate days of free, so now got it away the sun up enough or Moondons be able to have a nixing on wherefore she I know and know it. Yes, son knew some ways. Eggs that after sun brisen above Sardia tree clapithon. Round Delhi all alonish sift and stored dially out or ethan under most big houses down early backstone fing long sides arish and through grass toward where sat that such blinkish harrow and Tira road. So the hatter is a faraway dress hacket and drama unright in way store sapper himself with reeve after same. Some way though knew there. Vitalays enough who wouldn't want to walk across the plain afore no of a noon. But anyhow was full hospital, sandy and ties a wall through ugly, just old after up. Mine only really known indeed the thirders have much swabbit, tucking down smurfs only than the more any used. But you're the older days ish well lady of almost that's more to all face enough. I once knew some when here past Flurry there so holler own hisland didn't grow though by no she some ma'am other folks were went all tea double went out his skin bins then each toff and smile so well jobby good was ought do was ever see. She Smith right away did with edges from and seeking no complete eyes out and otherless are all off tea smarshwills howda. And by the no edges if you chalk him by. Smooth his fail flan, Liddy not of a few ways of getting to it, done somewheres when it to bring that wit. Smell it, mon mayhem, I double shun as the best of she's. And do say's that yup. Night but yaw still vavden when in back someday right mid Ugan Tevan out in Ulden. Trespass still acorns all over trees stood blieftud then many others says Ukashanitishno still be court, sorry not on a sword, or I have else the whirly same dish qued on heaven sing one next was woven best so only up soul or for a lots then walk soon across Tichul spar Jimor just there sat after same shenu tivtin skulty like those later. Walk and even go up beyond you over Shahir from each at Hearst, the two while they shust up we'd sit and nap it up with any face and fun knowing by her big gate brutrine delancing, but then still mud, not an Aussie and truly could we're even come on thin no yet should only done small should start real via the shaft to wend up which them be more. Slurpy a trumpy with any workshop goss. Though him no shall source dear with tassum, we might some Ramsley wonder Irish up no hard do fro end and wetty is it all long after all kitcher holla. Though hardlish and nors will he that match you be see for to catch Clenny, ev nor where days. And wasn't that, oh peelf, may the peath oh please so veering up brace till someday we get a channy the sate. Now that she, leather thighs, and red silk satin calves, you do, Ummel. They went upstairs. Webber lay on his stomach and ate little people bread like paste out of an open paper packet, with the other three in the mirror that came as a package of kitchen tools attached together for a set under the kitchen sink. While she brushed, Wumble turned around and forth by the wall clock, using two black rubber straps that locked each loop in place. His mouth filled again with flour from licking one handle when she struck down in rhythm against its steel oval end. His body got lifted into the air under his naked ass before she spanned the steel cylinder and rested herself atop it for leverage. Their hips brought against each other 6,024 times while they tore off their coats and dropped them, leaving room for her to dump hers next on the wall bedstand as soon as her thighs went dirt side. In a sandalwood pain sculling through the coat pile's cloth shroud. After that, each closed his leather on an invisible nylon cord, pulling four weights tied around a thin strip at the top end that held it firmly to a length of ribbing against the iron hook that jutted from its flank for just above 6 inches after pulling down vertically until, in total gravity, a mass of 40 or 50 ounces landed on either side. If we ever try to lay here with you, she stopped swinging both belts as a measure, not of security or caution, but a trust for so long, so of an error. Arises that might conceivably disturb our joint state in spite of intention. Womble keeps his hands separate even between exertion. Eventually, still hanging up on the bottom steel disc, he gently holds in parallel until an earlier percent of intent achieves satisfaction that includes control both simultaneously as any small business leader who will do together as done usually does every night. And I'm the man and I expect to be WF we have got left to this by what he sees without ceasing any motion we make until Sata.
All right. That was the demonstration. It lasted pretty damn long before it broke and turned into something different, but still has an unusual logic to it. Okay, that's it. Mr. Limerick is gonna do limericks-ish in a bit.